Monk is also monk is also
singular อาจารย์
singular.
Subject is singular.
Singular protest also have S.
Protest also singular. So I don't know what is the meaning. Is the whole one is like a singular?
Yeah.
So like Dhamma, we can say Dhamma.
Dhamma Purise Rakati.
Yeah, Dhamma Purise Rakhanti. Because of the two is it's like
Rakati.
Rakati.
In Bali is balance, but in English it's imbalance.
Can you tell me the game is Sankip?
Then in English it's imbalance, but in Bali is balance.
So how can we hear a translation from English to Pali?
Dhammo Purise Rakati.
Dhammo Purise Rakhanti.
Rakati. Okay.
Then show us earlier on the morning the doctrine, truth, and right.
Yeah, sure. Because in here the truth is we can translation like a Dhamma, like the doctrine. Yeah, you can see that here. So that Dhammo Purise
Rakati.
Rakhanti.
Yeah, Rakati. Because singular. So how about 50? She is the slogan the further. So she is like a sa, right? Sa.
Yeah.
The slogan is like a respecting. Is like a whether the but and the further is like a Janaka, right? Janako. So how can we translation? She is the slogan the further.
Sa Janakang Watati.
Yes. Cha Janakang
Watati.
Yeah, Watati is singular. She is slogan Janaka and Watati. And how about the 60? The enlightened one is the declaring the doctrine. I mean, the enlightened one is the Buddha.
Buddha.
Yeah. And declaration is like a, how to say?
Wadati.
Yeah, Wadati. Doctrine is Dhamma. So Bodho Dhamma Wadati. Yeah, Bodho Dhamma Wadati. Yeah. Bodho Dhamma
Wadati.
Yeah. Wadati. It's a singular. It's singular. Okay. The boys is a plural. Plural. Watching is like a drovati. The pot. The pot X mean is here. Putta, right? The pot. Yeah. So these are all the sentences are plural. So the wine is like a darako, right? Daraka. Because it's like a plural. Dareka, not
Dareka.
Yeah. Dareka, right? Because it's like a plural, right? Yeah. So Dareka.
Gata.
Yeah. This is the pot. The pot. Dawandi. Yeah. And number 18, the monks is also plural. The monks are protecting the village. So the monk is like a narrow.
Naragama Rakhanti.
Right, Naragama Rakhanti. Yeah, Naragama.
Kame, right? Kame.
Hey.
Village.
Villages.
Village.
Oh, kame.
Kame.
Oh,
Yeah. Naragami, right? Naragami Akandi. Because of Blu-ray, yeah. In 19, the beggar is Yasaka.
Yajaka.
Yajaka.
Odana.
Odanam.
Pajanti.
Pajan.
Oranam Pajanti.
Pajanti, yeah, right. Naraka, Pajanti. So, these are plural also. So the beggar is like the beggar.
Pajanti. Okay. Pajanti.
Yeah, Pajanti is like a plural. Pajanti, Pachanti. And the last one is like the good, like Suda,
Sudo.
right? Yeah, Sudo. So what is like a
Dowati.
Wati.
Dowati.
Owanti.
Kati Dowati.
Yeah, Kati, yeah. So Sudo
Yaka.
and
Owanti.
Dawati, yeah.
Dowati.
Yeah, Sudo, Kati, Dawati. So this is like a translation. So and I hope I hope you all to understand it here. Pali into English, now English to Pali. So this is just only the true. It's a true thing because they are the comparative study. Like a nominatives, you see, a case, just only the nominatives and accusative, or and a. That's all. Normally, we use the Pali the translation from English to Pali and Pali into English, like a narrow, like a narrow. And also, if you use like the objectives, this is like objective, like a dhamma, it's like a because yeah. So, for example, let me hear. For example, if you see about this format, like for example, pro is a singular and nera, yeah. This is a subject. Subject. But in here, like for example, diamond, like DAMM. Sorry. Dama.
The name is.
Yes.
Kami.
Yeah, it's like this. So you see that. This is for the or. This means or. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like a oral. It's like a. So nara is for the subject. But it's like some. Respected to Ajahn, my name is the Luyen Tenan, ID 6. Please let me the 3 minutes. How to say the bandy here? Yeah, you can, but how to say? Every lecturer, we want the student on site. It's me as much as you can, because online is we just already ran this 2 years. For me, I think online teaching it's not really good because we cannot close the students and lecturer. That's why for me, I want you all to be close with the lecturer, like on site to study. Yeah, but sometimes now you mentioned the case. The case are like you cannot go to Thailand, so you can study the on site. Sorry, you can study the online. But how to say? If you want to be really student, I think I want you to be study the on site, because yeah, everyone have the joy, and everyone have a family, everyone have like a homestead. But I think I hope you to come here and study, because you are one of the student in your life. But now you are not okay. You cannot come to the Thailand. It's okay. But if you have a time, maybe next year you can come to the Thailand, okay, to study. That's why, because you are one of the students in our college. We understand about your issue, that it's not easy for you to live with everything, and also the come to study in Thailand. Maybe sometime it's very hard for you. But if you have the time, I hope you to join the classroom. Okay, Bende? So don't worry too much. Just only keep it online, but be careful. Be attention about classroom. Okay. So anyway, because one student he requests to me. So you see like Purisa. So it's belongs to the subject. So the Purisam, that's me like it's like a MA. MA, this me represents to the object. That's why like a Dhamman Dhamme, it's like a Puttam Putti. So there's a three word. We have a three word like a narrow Dhamman Pasanti. So I like this. We call narrow is we can use like a narrow Dhamman, like a Pasati, like narrow Dhamman Pasati. But if we use like a plural Nara Dhami, right? So we have a one copy. This is a one copy. This is a one copy. If you use narrow, we have to use Dhamma. If you use Nara, we have to use Dhami, right? Narrow, Dhamma, Nara, Dhami. So, and also the bar is like is here, T, right? T and is here, and D. And D. So yeah, so narrow, if you use singular, narrow, Dhamma, it's like T, just only the T. T, like this. But if you use the plural, Purisa, like a Nara, Dhammi, Santi, Santi is like that. So this is just only the one form that is explained in nominatives and accusative. So I will be more clear here. Okay. You can notice this one. A is just like antique. And next one. It's like a T. So it's like this. So for example, it's like a narrow Dhamma Pasati. Nara Dhammi Pasanti. It's like it. So T and D, so T singular and D is plural. Is it like a O, R, M, A? Is it like a, this is one group? Is it like a one group for singular? Is it like a plural, one group of plural? It's very clear. So O, R, M, A, we have two things, but if you use like a singular, narrow, you must do you Dhamma, like a Dhamma, Pasati. But if you use for the plural, Nara, Dhammi, Pasanti, it's like that. Okay. So it's like the write in Pali or whatever you can write. You want to write like you can speak like composition and composition, whatever you want. You can use about this part. So So we just only the two, we just only the finished two. So what is the next one? Lesson 2. Lesson 2 is also the noun, but in the intent of A, so we have to go in. It's like the two things. This is say, it's like a singular plural. So it's the instrument that is directed. So we already finished the two things. The first one, you see. This one, nominated and accusated. We have it too. So now we are instrumented and directed. Like a Tatiya and Saroti. We just finished Patama Dutiya. So now Tatiya Sarota. Let me share is yeah, this one. Can you see here? Yeah, this one. So you see, we just finished Patama. Patama is like in Dutiya. So nominated and accusative. So nominated is mean the subject of the sentence. The accusative is object of the sentence. So we already finished Naro, Nara, Nara, Nari. So this, if you use like a Naro, we must use the objective of the sentence. This is the Patama nominated. This is the always subject of the sentence. But the Dutiya is mean always object of the sentence. I like it, go to the movements, and like it, go to something, someone, and also you need to ask for the something that is not directed. Sometimes saying the directed, but it's not really. So be careful, be reminded about that. The Patama, that's me nominated, and Dutiya, that's me accusative. It's just only subject and object. That's all. Subject and object. That's all. Okay, so now we have to study about the instrumental. That's me in English, the Tatiya in Saroti. So Tatiya is a Saroti. Tatiya is me by, which or through, which include both. Sometimes Tatiya, abilities or agent. Sometimes abilities of the agent. That's me. Like a Benjamin, sometimes the Benjamin. Sometimes the Benjamin we call Benjamin conjugation, like a Benjamin abilities. So we can use like a by Buddha, like a with the Dhamma, like if you study about the instrument by the Buddha, by the Dhamma, like a by Naro, by Nara, it's like the UAE translations like that. Sometimes it's like a Tatiya. Sometimes it's an instrument that this is Tatiya. Sometimes we have to belongs to like a Benjamin Vibra this year. So 1, 2 is finished. Now we have to study 3 and 4. Okay. Yeah. So you see, the singular, the plural, instrumental, directed, instrumental like it. Naro, nara, nara, nari, nari na, nari hi, nari vi, naraya, narasa, narana. Right? Narina. Narina. So if you see about the Narina, you must know it's like a by the man, with the man. It's like that. So if you see the Pali word, Narina is Nara-ina. Nara-ina. It's Narina. Please.